My motivation in coming forward was to be helpful and to provide facts about how Mr. Kavanaugh's actions have damaged my life so that you could take into a serious consideration as you make your decision.
Well, now, newly uncovered video of her lawyer is raising some questions about that testimony.
He will always have an asterisk next to his name. When he takes a scalpel to Roe v. Wade, we will know who he is, we know his character, and we know what motivates him, and that is important. It is important that we know, and that was part of what motivated Christine.
Our next guest was the first to report on that, and it's all in his new book, Search and Destroy, Inside the Campaign Against Brett Kavanaugh.
You're connecting dots. What does it all mean?
Well, in looking at this and in reporting Search and Destroy out, I spent a lot of time listening to Debra Katz's public comments, going to her talks, hearing her say that her client was motivated by Roe v. Wade, particularly by tainting anything Justice Kavanaugh might do by it. For me, it raises two big things. The first is it contradicts much of what Debra Katz said at the time as Christine Blasey Ford's lawyer, that Christine Blasey Ford was ambivalent about all of this. And it contradicts what you just showed, that Christine Blasey Ford was saying this was all about her civic duty. It raises a lot of questions regarding what was the actual motivation. And if she was, in fact, motivated by trying to taint Justice Kavanaugh, for what purpose was that?
What's your biggest question left?
Was Christine Blasey Ford working with all of those organized forces that Debra Katz mentioned that had been trying to cancel Kavanaugh's nomination from the very beginning and really even before he got picked?
Ryan, tell us about your book, Search and Destroy.
So I've been working on this now for several months, and we're about a year on from the hearings. And really what I've been trying to do is walk readers through, step by step, the organized forces that were out there, even before Kavanaugh's nomination, that rose up and tried to cancel this nomination. You know, there's a lot of attacks on the legitimacy and the authority of the court, and that's why people were willing to speak to me. Because people on the left have said that Justice Gorsuch sits in a stolen seat that belonged to Merrick Garland, President Obama's nominee, and now they're trying to put an asterisk next to Justice Kavanaugh's name. And I think it's important that people understand precisely what that means and the kind of attacks on the legitimacy and authority of the court that entails.